Welcome back. I am Freight Train. What's going on, my Freight Nation, my Freight Ones, all my viewers? How's it going, fam? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Hope you guys are all doing fine. Today, I wanted to go over and talk about should you summon on this new Kakashi banner, on the new Kakashi. Well, he's not new. This is his REKIT. Should you summon? I don't know. We at least got a free one. So let's do this free one real quick. And we'll go ahead and jump right into the video. And I'll give you my opinion and kind of break down on Kakashi himself. Lego. Let's see, Froggy, what you gonna give us? Yeah, I didn't expect anything too much. So, because he's a REKIT, you're only looking for 4-star, which are the silver cards. The silver or platinum, whatever you like to call it. So should you summon, and which banner should you summon on? Okay, so let's see. If you run through this banner, well, there's no rounds. Actually, this banner is just a straight banner, 10 times summon, pull each time. And this one is a step-up banner. And the thing about this is, instead of doing the 4-time or 3-time rounds, what we used to call them, a round would be three different pulls. I now put it up to 5 steps, because usually the 4th step, if you guys remember, if you've been playing for a couple months now, have been free. The fourth step was free, and you had to, spend 1,500 shinobites. Now they're squeezing even more out of you. So that gives you an idea right there on if you should or should not summon for the first thing. Going off, okay, again, Kakashi will go through his jutsus and everything as well. Again, this is his ultimate jutsu. Now, hold on, did they put up anything? Okay, so they do put up barriers. I wonder why they put up barriers. Well, I probably shouldn't have even acted. Well, we'll kind of do it from, no, we're still locked on something. Kind of want to see how far this does go. Yeah, so, it probably will be useful enough to hit the last room. This one's obviously a decent jutsu. Gives you evasion, defense, critical up, so you should be able to, hit more, hit harder. But, and it gives you, I'm sure it gives everybody as well some speed boost. Speed boost. Spook beast. Gosh, he's so weak. I don't know why this thing doesn't even kill. So this thing doesn't even do a lot of damage, really. Okay, I was about to say it gives you CP, but it doesn't. Let's just go ahead and do the ult. So the ult is pretty fast. It's very narrow. That's the only, that's the one thing I don't like about it. The area of the ult is very, very narrow. So, you're going to, it's not like you're going to have to aim this, is what I'm saying. You can't just go in willy-nilly and just pop an ult like we're used to. Now, the ult itself, if it does hit, causes massive damage to the enemies in front. That's why it's saying in front, because it's very narrow, and inflicts paralyzation. Effect huge. So that's great. Once you do hit them, they're not going to be able to move for a while. Increases damage according to the number of stat increases on user. So the higher the stats you have on the user or your shinobi here, the more increased damage you'll be doing. And then also negates the user stat increases after attacking. So that should take off any effects I guess the user does have. Kind of like a, when you get the invincibility, it just, negates all the effects. So, I don't know. The ult is meh. I don't really like the ult, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really like the ult. The only good thing about it is it's really fast. So, if he's a defender at the base, I think once he does pop the ult, let's look at it one more time. Once you do pop the ult, he's coming at you. It's not like you have time to think about anything. So, yeah, it's pretty fast. It's super fast. That's the only plus side to it. And, the other 4-star, it's good. We'll review it real quick again, too. This one causes damage to enemy in front. Really doesn't do that much damage, in my opinion. Increases the user's defense and movement speed large, which is good. I like to have a boost of speed, but this only increases the users and not the group. So that's meh. I mean, if he's a support, you're gonna have your Kakashi just running. Well, he's just gonna. I mean, it only helps him out. So this, in essence, only makes it. You know, this jutsu is to make Kakashi a better main. You know, also sets up a area and raises the evasion rate on allies. So that's the good thing. So everybody's evasion rate is up, but for a small amount. Increases damage dealt to enemies with decreased evasion. Okay. Looking at this, the chakra does go down, your critical does go up, and obviously your POW. But it looks like the effect and time stay the same. Okay. 5-second jutsu. And lastly, I think this is the only thing, you know, and it's kind of sad because, and we'll look at this, but it's sad that you can get a rekit and there's only one jutsu that everybody's, you know, that's sought after. And it's definitely this one here. This one, as you know, kind of sets off the traps, causes damage to enemies in front. You know, again, very narrow, and that's what I was going to go into. Decreases the enemy's evasion. So you want to, effect is large. So you want to obviously pop this first before you do the Kamui as well. And then you'll be doing more damage. So again, causes damage to enemies in front, decreases enemies' evasion, effect large, increases the user's attack power and critical rate large, and sets off traps. That's the biggie right there. So not only, like I said, is your attack power increased, but your critical rate. So yeah, this combined with his other one will do some good damage. Again, this is the only thing that's sought after, to be honest, because the other ones, again, for the other ones are just meh. I mean, it's not, evasion's going to help a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. Now this one again is pretty good. I'm going to actually try to do this, restart it and see. So the range is actually pretty wide. I take that back. As far as the width. So, I mean, again, this is the one that's sought after. So, I mean, it does say in front, but I mean, this is pretty wide. This is not just narrow. I mean, this one's going to be a really good attack. I can only imagine he's going to pop this right when, you know, you get into the room. So, and you have multiple hits. So, it looks like, yeah, this one's just a really good jutsu. There's nothing bad to say anything about this jutsu at all. It does lots of damage, sets off traps, very good range. Just a really good jutsu. So we went through all of them. Again, they're both 4 stars is what you're looking for, which is the silver or platinum. The ultimate isn't that good in my opinion. It's just an okay ultimate. Again, I think that's the reason why it's 60 seconds as well to start at the base, because it's just a regular type ultimate. Does but again, kind of costs a lot of chakra, but yeah, Kakashi's blue, so you shouldn't have to worry about too much chakra. Now, should you summon on Kakashi? In my opinion, no. I don't think you should summon. If you do summon, I think you should try to do some singles, which I might do. We'll probably drop 3 of them here, actually. And it's only really for me to only get this, you know, rekit 4-star. Now, if we look at the original Kakashi, the only thing that, you know, you probably want to change out, where do I have him at? They could just have his jutsus on him. Okay, there he is. So I do have all 3. And so, I mean, you probably really just replace this one. This just causes damage. It looks pretty flashy. I do like how it looks, though. But the mud wall, you could also replace this. But, I mean, I like the 3-second cooldown on that versus this 5-second cooldown. But this is a really good move that paralyzes for a short time. So you would keep that. So really, you would just be replacing this one in my for my recommendation, like I would say. I don't have an ultimate for him. Or actually, I think I do have his ultimate. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, man. You know what I forgot to do, guys? This is so funny. I forgot to use those points. Can I still use them? Let me see. No, I don't think I can. I think I forgot to use those points to get an ultimate. I just like waited and waited. So no free ultimate for me. That's sad. I was gonna use that to get actually Kakashi's ultimate. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop anyhow. Like I said, some single pulls. You don't. I really recommend. I would save your Shinobites for the next Shinobi, but really definitely grind out these events. I'll make a kind of before you grind, I guess, for these, not the normal events, but these achievements. There's really good achievements, so definitely grind out these achievements. I do recommend that. You guys do have 20 days to do it. There's tons of, not well, to be honest, this is tons of Shinobites. This is tons of Shinobites, over 100. So free 100. I mean, through grinding. I mean, just do it. Let's end this video on some summoning. We'll drop 3 different singles, because really that's what I think it's all worth. I just can't drop tons of Shinobites on. Well, I have a lot of people. I can't just drop it on an okay Shinobi, in my opinion. Oh, we got some steam. Let's go. 4-star. Just give it to me. Do I only need to drop 1? 50? Please? Please? Wow, bruh. Wow, bruh. Really? Really? This is the 4-star.